Posehn. I used to have a podcast where I played Dungeons and Dragons with a bunch of my friends. I missed it, so I decided to make a new one. It's called Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker. It's myself, a couple of my buddies, Blaine Patch, Dan Telfer, Ken Daly, an occasional guest or two, and we're going to be playing in a new setting, my dining room. Each week you'll hear my wife, my son, my dogs, and we're going to be playing in a place that I love and playing the game that I've loved half my life, Dungeons and Dragons. We've got 5th edition, and we're ready. So are you ready? Here's Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker. Hey everybody, it's Brian Posehn. It's time for... Oh, I thought you weren't going to jump in. Oh yeah, okay. Well, what are they listening to? Lean into the mic so people can hear you.
Rhodes and Brian Posehn's Nerd Poker.
Thanks, buddy. Apparently, he's a part owner of the show.
Sounds like some season 2 shit.
He just bought a lot of the stock early on.
Yeah. So we've got my friends here, Ken Daly, Dan,
Yo,
and Blaine.
Hi, it's me, Blaine.
Lean into the mic if you're going to whisper.
Okay.
he moved his mouth.
No
didn't
one
want to blow the
heard
mic
that.
out. But I am going to blow this mother out. Let's get this thing started. Yeah. Don't want to get too loud.
So we've done some damage in the last couple of weeks, but real quick, anything you want to plug coming up?
By the time this comes out, I don't know. I'm going to be doing a show at Second City coming up.
Oh, that's right. This is 3 weeks.
Yeah, this is going to happen probably in August, though. So
This is the future of the past.
yeah, but I got a show this week that's probably too late to plug.
I got Peoria, Illinois in August.
I opened for you in Peoria once.
Oh, yeah, Jukebox.
Yes,
That's where I'm going
they
to
got
be.
Dan, the club owner, down there.
Yes.
Hey, when does this air?
Not even sure. The
I
the end of the
this
month.
This one's gonna air what?
I keep forgetting
July
where it had
31st
it.
or August 1st. Maybe?
Okay.
August 3rd, Lucha Vavoom at the Mayan in Los Angeles.
Oh, nice.
Our summer blowout. Let's go on out and get blown out.
Cool. And join Patreon. We've got the July bonuses that will have already been recorded are with Jerry Duggan and Rick Remender. We're recording them tomorrow. So
Join up and listen.
yeah.
We should talk about this swag we got too.
Oh, yeah.
So Wizards,
Insane.
Greg Tito over at Dungeons and Dragons proper sent us a bunch of figurines.
They do a lady proud. They're the diet lunch that you can crunch out loud. Figurines.
So they went through their stock and they tried to match your characters.
They did pretty good.
Yeah.
My dude is definitely half orky.
We should take pictures of these guys.
And with
Yeah.
with his pug nose, he's got the right amount of charisma.
Tom's holding on to his tail.
Oh, and
My guy,
like a boner.
check out this Bodhi drawing, by the way, Brian, that someone just posted on Twitter.
Awesome.
Oh, my God.
With the Nixon mask.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when
that's
you were
hilarious.
briefly in the Michael Schenker group.
Yeah.
So we got that. They sent me a bunch of dice, and they sent me a bunch of NPC figurines too. So thanks, Greg. And then Elderwood Academy went
Oh, yeah,
bananas.
These guys make amazing stuff.
They sent us a bunch of spell books that they've got. They're really like
And what do you call these dice holders?
hex chests.
Hex chests.
Yeah, so
awesome.
we've got these basically handcrafted wooden cigar boxes with mirrors that convert into dice trays, but hold your dice in these little foam things.
Yours
They got
looks
leather
like
covers.
Cthulhu on the
I
cover
got
there.
Cthulhu on my stuff. I got a Codex dice tower, so I can roll dice behind the screen without taking up a lot of real estate. It's
A
dope.
roll-up tray.
Yeah,
It's all magnetic.
I got too much
Closes
stuff.
really
here
nicely.
now.
I got a matching dragon
Sounds like this.
and a book. Or the hex, what do you call it? A
Hex chest.
hex chest.
Hex chest.
And we've
And
got
the
some
little
extras we
trays are
haven't
cool,
decided
yeah.
what to do with yet. So
Oh, we'll just put them away somewhere.
Some lucky listener.
Yeah, so if you are on Patreon, this is the sort of swag bounty you could potentially take advantage of.
Burp.
So thank you, Elderwood Academy, with that. Here's a belch to your health.
Should we jump in?
I think
We'll
we
actually
should.
do our recap.
So you guys decided...
I've been listening, by the way, and man,
Y'all get fired.
no, no.
I know. I breathe heavy. I know.
Oh,
You guys
I
are super
wasn't ready
funny.
for my annual
And
report.
No, myself. Like I've
bloodshed?
made some bad choices in the last couple of weeks.
We
but
get
I
a
feel
lot
like
of comments about how I believe
I feel like they fit Bodie, and I feel like they fit
Yes.
my style of playing. And
you know what it is. First of all, people call it murder hoboing, where you just kill everything like their lives don't matter. That's funny. It's because we don't have Sarah Gazzardo in the crew. I think that
Yeah,
wants to
I don't
stop and
think-
ask a
There's
lot
no
of questions.
responsible-
no, I
Remember.
think it's also because we're on this black island where there's
no
kind of
hope.
no hope almost.
Well, true, but then
So-
whenever I try to tell you there's a gray area, you're like, "Fuck gray areas," and you set it on
Because
fire.
you never run off killing people.
Hey, remember that
So
time you
like
ran
your
off killing
character.
people?
Well,
That was great.
I don't know if you have more to say about this, Brian, but
No,
I think
but,
this is a good segue into where you are now.
Yeah, let's talk about where we
You're
are.
in a place that is definitely evil.
Good.
And you started one
Rhymes
hell of a
with
throwdown. So you decided, fuck Count Bariss. You heard he was perhaps the most difficult vampire on the whole island, and decided, well, sounds good to us. There is the Demolith floating around the island somewhere. You're not sure where he's at, but he has transcended a physical form, so that could be tricky anyway.
Demolith, man.
Oh yeah, there's Gago. Someone recently pointed out on the comments on Patreon that they think he sounds like Meatwad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I hear that.
How's it going, guys? But
I sound a lot like the real Wisdom Cube.
wonder what that is. But no, I know.
They tell me I sound just like Steve McQueen.
So yeah, you broke into his castle. Although you did something, I want to point out that benefits you strategically a lot. So, Twee, you
Scotch guarding.
well, there's first of all, your outfits and furniture are impeccable. But you broke into the tower, the North Tower, where you saw like sort of an astronomy study set up at the very top. Twee scouted that for you and flew you all up, and they did notice that was going on. But Bodhi also slayed the gardener, this big hulking dude, and that drew a lot of attention.
Wait, he
to
was
the
just
front
the
gates.
gardener?
Yeah.
Did I know that when I killed him?
Yes.
I feel like I thought he was
He did talk
guarding
an awful
something.
lot about his garden.
Yeah.
Do I black out when I play?
I think so. It is interesting how you like take a whole bottle of like kitchen cleaner and just drink it right before we start.
You go into a D&D raid.
But he did try to fight back. You definitely killed
Right.
him.
I thought he was like some sort of guard or something. I didn't think he was
guarding
I believe Bodhi's rules are like
Yeah.
if you attack anybody and they fight back,
Security
that means
gardener.
they deserve to die. If they
But
let
I didn't know it was
themselves be-
Chauncey Gardner.
Anyway, what you did that was good, if should you want to break into this castle, is you created sort of an illusion that maybe their front gates were being attacked also by killing one of their. I mean, he was a big guy, like he was part of the protection of the front gate. So
So it's okay.
now you've descended the tower a little bit. I want to remind you that you left a survivor that you may want to rescue later in the tower. You might not remember this, but there is a guy who looks like he had some sort of magical surgeries performed on him.
Yeah,
He was
I
just
remember
like
leaving him.
Just
yeah.
a torso and a head with some eyes.
No thanks.
And he was telepathically thanking you for maybe freeing him later. But you came in through the tower. You've killed what looks like some wizards that are sort of one guy. He had a human face that was on a serpent's neck.
Sure.
And then a couple of guys with hippo faces and a couple of guys with horse faces, but human flesh on them
Yuck.
and human bodies. And they were all in this tower kind of hanging out. They were not expecting you, but once you booted a couple of them off of their landing that they were sort of reclining. They were chilling out on this landing, and you you set one of them on fire, and then I think threw 3 of them. Bodhi really made one go way off into the pit, because this is a castle that is on a spire in the middle of the mountains, and there's a big pit around the whole castle.
Cool. Well, maybe you shouldn't hang around a bad vampire count or whatever the hell he is. Yeah.
Well, everything you've seen so far,
dogs, you get thrown off a ledge.
Yeah.
Everything you've seen so far seems to have been the result of some sort of dark magic or necromancy. They're creatures that all look like abominations. None of them look like they should be. Yeah.
Castle of Dr. Moreau.
It's the Castle of Dr. Moreau. And so as these guys ricochet off you,
chiropractor. Not really.
I find Marlon Brando, that little guy.
You guys start to get kind of a good look at sort of the around. I don't want to give. I want you to look too closely, but here's sort of a map of where you guys are at. You're on a landing on this tower, and you booted some guys off of this landing. You see squirming around down here, way down below, because you're still about 10 flights up this tower. There's a bunch of little horrible-looking abominations that are noticing these wizards being booted off and murdered. That said, way over here near the main gate, you're seeing a defense mount for what they think is also a simultaneous attack at the gates, because you killed the gardener.
Let's kill him in their backs.
So most of the castle is actually starting to amass at the front gate where the drawbridge is being pulled up. You see some flying creatures with bows and arrows rise up above the wall and aim towards the front gates as if something might be coming. You see what look like giant gray katydids fly up over the wall and descend on the garden.
Be gray.
Huh?
Why do they have to be gray?
Well, they're sort of ashy colored. There's something, there's something necrotic about it. It reminds you. It reminds you a little bit, sort of the matted charcoal gray that those deer on stilts were. So these deer guys, they look like deer, but they've got 10-foot long stilt legs, are kind of prancing away in the mountains from the castle. They've got long gliding steps, kind of like those weird stilt creatures in the Dark Crystal, and they're kind of just like disappearing into the distance.
I hate them.
All played by Andy Serkis.
But it looks like most of the defense is mounting the fronts. They're noticing something is getting kicked off the tower, but
okay.
But all the soldiers appear to be going to the front. And there are a lot of beings in this castle.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Are we all together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gago is also with you.
Spiral staircase still? We're still in the spiral staircase.
Yeah, you're about 10 stories up this tower.
Let's work our way down. See what we find.
Cool.
Maybe there's an underground we can exit out of.
There surely is. Somewhere far down this tower. So as you start heading down, you only get about 1 story down, and there's a door.
Uh-huh. Just a door? Mm-hmm. No other way? We have to go through the door? Or can we pass the door?
To continue going down the stairs, you have to go through this door.
Check traps.
I guess we gotta... Yeah, let's check it.
Is this... How do you... check traps? I think you got to roll. It's like a wisdom thing, isn't it?
Who has that? You have
I'm
it?
super good at it. I got a high wisdom and all that shit. I don't remember. Let's see. Because I've got my okay. Pickpockets, burglars.
Oh, I give you. You roll your wisdom against the traps difficulty.
Okay.
So just roll your wisdom, and I'll tell you how you did.
I will use my new giant die inside my cool book box.
I would love it.
I rolled under my wisdom.
Well, you're not going to try to roll under. Tell me what your.
I rolled a 7. My wisdom is 17.
Okay, but what's your modifier? You should have that little plus number.
Yes.
Next to your wisdom.
Yes, I have no modifier. Oh, +3. Sorry.
+3. Great. So what you really rolled is a 10, which is
10. Yes.
Perfect. So you detect that there's some kind of magical trap, but it's going the other way.
It's on the outside of the door.
It's on your side. It's triggered if you were to come in through the other way.
So we're fine to open it from this direction?
You think so? Yeah.
Okay.
And it's magical in nature, but you feel like it actually protects against people coming towards you as opposed to the other way around.
All right, let's see. Let me. What if we use a mage hand to open it, just to be safe?
Sure.
All right.
And you and Blaine both have mage hand, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. Gonna go for it?
Yeah,
Sure.
Great, nothing happens. Opens, seem fine.
terrific. What do we see?
Stairs going down. You still got 9 floors to go.
All right, let's go.
As you pass through, you hear sort of a whispering, hissing noise behind you.
That's neat. Somebody has gas? Perhaps someone has gas? Has a gas out of their butt?
Do you turn around, or do you keep going down the stairs?
Yeah, I'll turn around.
You notice the doorway looks black, impenetrably black, even with your night vision.
Ah, so that's the magic on the door. Maybe. Maybe not.
Like you can't see where you came from.
Yeah. Cool. Let's keep going. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Continuing?
Yeah, sounds good.
As you head down the stairs, you're starting to hear murmurs and clamoring, but you make it down. There's a few closets along the way. Do you want to pop those open? You want to?
Sure.
There's like just brief little doors
like-
built into the center of the
I
tower.
like to
as
find
you go
shit.
down. All right.
Checking-
Anyone who
checking.
wants to look in a closet, roll a 100 for me, please.
15. Oh, 100.
100.
Sorry.
So grab your 10s.
You grab your 10s.
38.
Pull out 2 38s and a gun. 77. Star Wars.
What are we supposed to roll?
There's some closets in
If you
this
wanna open a
tower if you
closet.
want to.
Do you want to open a closet?
Sure.
And your hand's gone.
What is that, 80?
Yep, that's an 80. All right. Can you find in a closet a row of capes, one of which seems kind of nice? You're not sure what it does.
All right.
Why don't you go ahead and throw that in your inventory? Blaine, you find a cache of gold, almost as much as you could carry. So I'm going to say you can carry the equivalent of like 300 gold pieces without having to stop or rearrange.
How much gold do we need?
We haven't
So
bought
far,
some drinks.
So far, you've bought booze with gold, and that's it.
Yeah, fuck
Is
gold.
that a lot of booze? You know what?
It
You
kept
know what?
Gago around. that's one better.
I'm gonna get. I'm just gonna grab 3 for each one of us, and that's it. And you know what? How many guys do we have with us, henchmen wise, or not henchmen, but NPCs that are with us?
Just one. You've got Gago right now.
Yeah,
Okay, and I'll get-
us left.
Lycus broke off to try to make peace with
Okay.
the elves because he felt like an apology of some kind was in order.
I'll just give him some gold pieces. Just
Grab some extra gold in case you find him again. Cool.
Yeah. Is there everybody want to just like? I'll grab handfuls and hand them off to everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
just
Why,
roll-
Thanks.
why does
Roll.
it? How about you all just roll
Yeah,
roll
I
100 to see how much gold you get.
Yeah, I don't want to encumber.
And Blaine, you can roll twice for Lycus.
57
94.
and 48.
Great. Let's write it down and it's yours.
Wow. 94.
Brian, you find what appears to be a really fancy spell book in one of these closets. It's got an eye carved into it.
Who would like to try or check that out? Do you want to eyeball it?
Sure.
He's of the party.
I'll do it, Alexi.
It seems to be able to teach you a warlock spell.
Oh, dear.
You're not sure what, but it does look like it's some sort of flight or dimensional spell. I think you would need to rest and read it to get it for sure. Yeah.
I shouldn't have kept that, right? I felt like
It's
You can't use it.
it's
Yeah, I know.
as far as I'm concerned, it's still yours. It's up to
Yeah,
but
it's up
yeah,
to
you-
Tom what he wants to do with it. You are a barbarian though, so
right. Yeah,
to learn the spell is
that's what I
It's a
figured.
sin.
No, but we would have to discuss how you would earn experience towards
Right,
figuring
yeah,
it out.
exactly.
I think you'd have to have a certain level of intelligence and wisdom to learn anything. But you would have to like dual class, basically.
Those are not my strengths.
So you keep heading down the
Strength is
stairs.
my
Yes,
strength.
you head to the main floor.
What floor are we on now?
You're let's say if you've gone through 3 closets, you are now in like the 2nd floor. Like you're right about to hit a landing.
Yeah. Anything happening
You've been
here on the
booking it
second
down.
floor?
You're hearing really loud clamoring outside. There's one more big door at the bottom of this stairwell. You've been going down a spiral stairwell. The closets have been in a sort of, a central part of the tower.
So should we come out this door and stay towards the back if we can and try to avoid being seen?
Yeah, sounds good.
So you open the door.
Checking.
Check it for traps. No traps on it. Right. You're fine. You're fine. You figure it out. Once you open the door, you can tell there's like a small staircase and then a lot of hustling and bustling, a lot of disgusting looking creatures, most of which have human faces and small, either furry or leathery bodies.
So we're what you're saying is we're at a Panera Bread.
You
They're
think
small. They're short in stature.
They're all about the size of various dogs, but they're not
okay.
dogs. They're like
Are they
they're
walk
like,
on?
We should blend in really
They're like
Do they
giant,
walk on hind legs?
No, they're
walk
walking
on-
on 4 legs. They're like
they are.
giant toads and wombats, little bears, and they've all got human faces.
To walk on 4 legs breaks the law. Wait, to walk on 2 legs breaks 2 legs good, 4 legs
What
bad.
walks on 4 legs in the morning breaks the law.
And that's because Jesus carried me.
Who makes the law?
They've all got necklaces and bracelets on.
Sure, why wouldn't they?
You think they might be part of what identifies them because they seem to have.
Oh, we're at Comic-Con.
They've got lanyards.
Yeah.
What's that smell?
Nerds.
You hear them talking about Minecraft a lot and Roblox.
Smells like us.
So, but there's some big barrels and rolled up carpets, supplies near this door. It looks like a door that not a lot of people use. It's high up at the top of this mini staircase, so you think maybe only certain people are allowed to go through this door.
Okay.
But no one's looking for you at the tower.
Guy
It
whose
seems
office was at the top, I'm guessing.
perhaps.
What else do we see in this room? Is there any exit?
Yes. So you are now here. There is a mini staircase right here.
Is this where we thought that what's the guy's name? Barris was going to be?
You did not really guess where
Right.
Barris was going to be exactly, but you are now inside. It's like a 30-foot ceiling. There's a lot of the hustle and bustle is like sort of in this area. There's a hallway that goes this way. And you sense that there's this another door over here. People are coming in and out of this door. There's another big doorway that you suspect might go outside. You see people coming in and out of.
Okay. Where should we go first?
I don't know.
You do get a feeling that
gonna
right now you're
notice
kind of
right
hiding
away.
behind some barrels and carpets, but if you make much noise or
Yeah, we're
approach
gonna
the staircase,
stand out.
you'll be noticed by 20 some of these little wombat and toad
like
creatures.
I'm going to play a little song. You won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me, you won't see me. Yeah, now I'm invisible.
Okay.
Great.
What are
So
you gonna
Twee's
do?
invisible. What else is going on?
Been working?
I put on the cape. Do I feel anything?
You do. You feel energetic. Not sure what it means yet.
It's the Cape of Monster Energy drink. Plus
a
5
Cape
heart
of
attack
taurine.
in high school.
Well,
You get a +1 to making it through exams.
Okay. Well, you want to scope out, see if there's some way we can get out of here, or do we want to fight our way through all these?
Well, we're looking for the guy, right? Yeah.
As far as I know.
We're probably going to have to kill his guards anyway. Are these guys guards, or we don't even know what they are?
None of them have opposable thumbs. They all have
Right.
little paws
Little
and
creatures.
claws and.
Pathetic.
Well, should we try to be stealthy, or should we? There is no way,
There's
right?
no stealth.
Yeah.
I really don't feel like there's any stealth other than for Blaine is invisible.
Let's check out these other doors.
Which one? There's one. There's
one they're going
trying to show you the map.
Yeah.
You can go to the right, and there's one kind of behind you down the stairs, or you go straight ahead, and there's a big door that looks like it goes outside, and there's a hallway that's indoors that goes really far down. You can't see the end of it.
Okay. Well, let's kind of just scope them out. Let's go to the one that goes downstairs first.
Straight ahead or around the corner
Around
to the side.
corner.
Okay. So you how are you gonna do this? You gonna try and sneak? You're gonna send Twee invisible? What are you gonna do?
I'm
Yeah,
going to walk out first, and I'm going to see if they smell me or if any of these things react to me even though I'm invisible.
Okay.
And I'm ready to just start kicking them. I have my James Bond Blofeld boot knives.
Oh, this tower is badass. I love it.
It's really cool. What are they called again?
Scroll Codex, I think.
No, the company that. sells this.
Elderwood Academy.
It's really nice stuff.
They
Fantastic.
are fucking awesome.
This box is so cool I don't even want to put weed in it.
So
Ruin it.
nobody notices when you get to the bottom of the stairs. So now you're kind of on the main landing. You can either go to your right and kind of go behind you. There's a door here, or there's a door straight ahead. But there's guys running around everywhere. You feel like as soon as you step far from the landing, you might just trip over one of them.
Is
They're all about knee height.
Is there some sort of distraction I could make with a mage hand?
You
to
tell me.
Distract you guys.
There's torches on the walls. There's a bookcase to your left, and everyone's carrying little things on their backs. They've like their necklaces are like almost like thick leather collars, and even though they've got a pendant, like a lot of them have just sort of what look like manual labor stuff strapped to their backs.
Okay. I know how I can distract these guys so that you guys can run down to where I am.
Oops.
Okay.
I'm going to use my mage hand to grab a torch from the wall and light all those books on the bookcase on fire.
We're fired.
Okay.
Okay. So the let's see. The torch starts floating.
You know what? I will have the torch light the books on the upper level, like up on top, so that they notice the fire and have to figure out how to get the.
Right. It's not immediately within reach.
Yeah, and it also won't go straight up the bookcase and cause a crazy
Ooh,
conflagration.
okay. So, two of these guys, the second you pick up the torch, notice something funny and start making yipping noises and go, look, 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 no, 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 look, 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 look. And all of them stop in their tracks and watch the torch float over to the bookshelf.
Sure.
And sure enough, the books burst into flame, and they go into all-out panic mode and vacate the hall completely.
Guys, now's your chance. Come on.
All right, we come down.
I mean, no attempt to put it out. Nothing. All right, let's run down the
Yeah.
doorway
Which way are you gonna go?
around the corner and down.
Like to the side, and it's just a storage closet. There's
Okay.
just more supplies in there.
Let's go.
All right, so
You want to go to the hallway or want to go?
There's a
through the
big door that seems to go outside, and then a long hallway.
I'll check the door.
okay.
That goes outside.
Yeah. Just to see, if it does.
Everybody, all the guys either ran through this door or they went down the hallway. None of them went in the storage closet.
Okay.
So you open the door, and so you're out on another landing. There's a short wall here designed as sort of a railing to keep people from just falling off of this landing. The landing's
out.
about 2 stories high. But over here against, like you notice there's sort of a high wall here that probably goes on the other side is the pit. Okay. So this is the outer castle wall, and along here is almost a house, with a gilded door on the front of it, a big gilded double door. There's also ladders for the short wall, rope ladders that you suspect these little guys know how to shimmy up and down these rope ladders, and they kind of go into the inner castle walls. It looks like there's a big castle keep over this way, but there is a little sort of hut here with gilded doors. And you're about 2 stories. Is that like the
residence?
Maybe. Wow. Are there guys with eyeballs for heads?
There's nobody on this landing. However, near the castle keep,
the gilded doors.
There's a lot of talk, like a lot of scurrying, a lot of yipping down in the castle keep area.
Away from that.
Okay, let's check the gilded doors.
Yeah.
Should we do something with these ladders?
If you want to cut them,
ladders.
Sure.
Just like cut one of them at least. Yeah. I'm gonna go over. And,
there's 5 ladders.
Well, while you guys are heading for the door, I'm going to cut these ladders.
All right.
Tell me what you do at the door. The ladders work. You manage
Checking the door.
Stealthily do it, so you don't immediately hear screaming or anything like that.
Checking for trappedness and lockedness of the door.
Yep.
What'd you roll?
16.
It is locked, but you don't sense any traps.
I have picking. I have key.
Give it a try.
Okay. What is that now?
Yeah, let me check that one.
See.
Hey, what's this lockpicking?
Yeah, what's that brought to you by, Blaine?
This lockpicking brought to you by Brookstone, now with extra powerful vibrating chairs out front to really unlock the sexual potential of the prostate while your wife is in 9 West.
Do you have Do you have a lockpicking skill?
No, but I have a kit.
How long's she been in
All
there?
you need is a kit to do it.
Yeah, I have.
How many shoes do you need? Come on.
Very high dex. I have high intelligence.
All right,
high
ladies.
wisdom.
Cool. Roll a dex with your dex bonus. So what's your modifier on there? Plus what?
4.
Plus 4?
It's 18.
Great.
Plus
So
4.
this lock, let's say it has a difficulty of 15.
Okay. 12.
So you lose a lockpick.
Okay.
How many did we say you had? At one point,
how many comes in a kit? Let's see.
we decided.
Yeah.
Look that up for me real quick,
That I don't see.
because I'm going to take away one of your picks.
Okay, that's fine.
We're going to do this Skyrim style.
If you're mad about it. Skyrim.
Every time you fail a lockpick, you lose a lockpick.
Fallout. The hairpins. I don't see any numbers, but let me see what comes in a kit. All right. Thieves kit. Thieves tools. All right, burglar's pack. I chose the burglar's pack. What's in a burglar's pack? That's a good question.
I think you get a choice of apple slices or Go-Gurt.
Go with the Go-Gurt. Those apple slices have so much chemicals in it.
Roll a
So
20.
many chemicals.
Roll 20. That's how many lockpicks you have.
All the chemicals.
They both have live bacteria.
Or no. Don't roll a 20. Roll. Let's do 3d6.
All right.
3d6.
2, 1, 3.
So you got 6 lockpicks.
Great.
And
Minus
you just
1,
killed
so
one.
5.
So
All right,
put
I'll do
5
another.
hash marks or whatever in your inventory. And do you want to roll again?
Yeah, I do.
Give it a shot.
18.
Boom! It pops open. By this time, Twee is done cutting all the rope ladders, and no one has noticed. Cool. What you gonna do?
Are they coming?
What's inside?
Let's head through the door or check out the door. What's inside?
Trouble.
So you open the door, and
Surprise! Happy birthday.
there is a small standing area, and it's a sheer drop.
What
You look down, and there's some kind of pool below.
There's no ledge around it?
There's a ladder that goes down to a pool. There's a ledge. You're on
Okay.
a small ledge on the other side of this door.
The fuck?
And there's a pool down below. You look, and there's 2 more rope ladders on either side, or one on either side. One looks like it goes down into the water, and another goes down to another landing. It's sort of how do I put this? There's a tunnel that goes through the water. So there's like a wall. The ladder goes beneath the pool to what looks like another tunnel or something beneath.
Let's go to the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
There's room for all 3 of you if you take turns going down the rope ladder.
Okay.
It's very dark, but you can see, and the pool seems to be moving slightly.
Should I light a
The surface
torch?
of the water.
Light a torch?
I don't know.
Are we dark? Are we
Might
in?
attract attention.
Okay, so no.
I don't know.
No, that's all right.
How dark is it down at the bottom? Is it lit down there?
No, it's not lit.
I would say we go until we can't see and then light a torch. How about
Yeah,
that?
but everybody has.
Yeah,
some
we
sort
all-
If you look down the ladder and it looks like far beneath the pool, there's more light.
Yeah, okay.
But
That's where we
to
want
get
to go.
past the pool, it looks like you'll have to pass some
We
darkness.
totally want to get past this pool as
We all
fast as
have
possible.
like dark vision or something.
Yeah.
like that,
Yeah,
right?
but you're gonna have to go down 4 stories of rope ladder,
Okay.
2 of which are above this pool.
All right.
I'm going
Can
to
we slide?
fly.
Yeah.
You're gonna fly down.
Yeah.
Who's gonna go down the rope ladder first?
Who's fastest? Is there a way to just slide down it?
You could try.
I'll go first.
Okay. Roll your dex. Do you have a modifier? You have
Yeah,
plus
plus
2.
2.
Great. Roll a difficulty of 8. Roll 20.
Right.
So you need a 6 or higher.
Yep.
Good. Same for you. What's your
I got an 8, by the way.
22?
Listeners.
Plus 4 is my modifier. Sorry. 18.
Okay. Great. Who's going first?
Me.
You're first, and you make it down.
flying down.
One of the 2 stories. Nothing happens. Roll, everybody. You 2 roll again. Blaine, you don't have to do anything.
Good. Way over.
6. You said I needed to
Yeah,
get, right?
6 or better.
So I hit a 6.
No, you need 8.
Oh, 8.
Plus
So
2.
I got.
Wait, you said 6 or better.
No, I
so
had
plus
4
2.
plus 2. So
Oh,
6.
I see.
Okay. So you get right to the surface of the pool, and you hear a splashing noise,
Okay.
and a voice says,
Father. Is that you, Father? No! No, I don't say anything, but
No?
no, I wouldn't say anything.
I wish you did. What are you gonna?
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. Roll again. Blaine, I'm gonna say you flew ahead, right?
Yeah.
You
I
make
make
it
I'm
second
kind of I'm next to these guys in case they slip or something happens.
cool. You make it to the bottom and you're hovering, but like you're in a small room with another.
Make the next one.
There's another gilded door. You made the next one. Did you make?
the second.
You hear a booming voice above you go, "Father, is it time, Father?"
Keep going.
Yeah. Go back to bed.
Or unless we don't think that was Barris, do we?
No.
Who do we think it was?
They think we're Barris.
Yeah.
You're now in a
That's
very,
Barris' son.
very
okay.
narrow.
Barris Jr.
You're in a narrow vertical, almost like a well,
Okay.
where it's just stone wall around you as wide
What
as
was that creature?
you're
though?
barely
What do we-
fitting
what
through
do
it.
we
You,
think?
you think it's
Barris
residing in the
Jr.
pool above you.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Keep going then.
roll one more dex check as you hop to the ground, please.
Got it.
Yep.
So you make it to the bottom. There's a gilded door. It's locked, and now you hear cries of father in that voice above you.
Oh, Father. Oh, the shame of it.
Let's pick this lock or get through it.
Yeah.
Give it a shot.
Pick a little. 7.
Great, pops open.
Chukunk.
There is a hallway with a fine plush purple carpet.
Nice.
Very
Sounds like we just picked our way to a double tree.
very fancy torches.
Found Dolomite's house.
A side table with drinks, but it's a hallway, and it leads towards another set of gilded doors. There's nobody there.
Okay, keep going.
I'm just a house
Go to
with
the doors.
gilded doors.
You hear a howling noise behind you up the ladder
Sure
that
we
you
do.
came.
Don't care.
Sure we do.
Okay.
We're going. What are we doing? The next doors?
Yeah, next door.
Yep.
Pops open. You are in some.
Hang on.
Ooh,
I gotta count my.
you didn't lose a pick.
Oh right.
You only lose a pick if you fail in my rules.
Okay.
So you've got 5, I believe. You're in now a throne room. There is a dark purple upholstered seat and like it's just a fucking throne, you know, like it's
Yeah, sell it.
it's
It's just a fucking throne room. You know, a fucking
It's a
throne room. You been to Europe?
What do you think?
You seen that shit?
You know what we're talking
You've
about.
been to medieval times?
everything is stone and
Medieval.
velvet. There's no wood. Surprise, surprise. Kana Malegda left a wooden table in his great hall. There's
Who?
no
What?
such Kana Malegda, the first vampire you killed.
Yeah. Remember him?
You found some steaks when you smashed up a table, but
steaks.
no
Oh,
such
yeah,
luck
yeah.
here. Everything's made of stone and velvet. There's a big stone meeting table in the middle of the room with like mini high chairs, 6 of them seated there. The whole hall is empty. There's 2 more great doors on the other side of the room, and you hear clamoring on the other side of them. These doors are huge.
Are there any other doors?
The one behind you, and that's it.
What kind of clamoring?
Sounds like metal
Is that
against
like
metal.
the people
scurrying
at the main
feet.
gate almost? Or
You're not sure.
Just a lot of shit going on outside.
yeah. Where's this guy? Where's Barris?
I don't know. I know where his
not,
son is.
not in this throne room.
I know where little Barris is. Barry Barris.
Barry Jr.
He's not on the toilet like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, is he? Where we just sort of walk in and stumble on him and shoot him.
Roll for Tarantino.
You hear a loud booming noise from where you came.
The 20 on this die is an actual
Okay.
ampersand
Yes.
from D&D ampersand.
Should we
about that?
try to meet this guy halfway?
Roll
Should
the
we head up?
ampersand.
And I think we're going to have to kill this guy that's booming.
Father? The one that's
The kid. Right?
Just gonna
Feels
make
like
him
it.
mad. Just gonna make Barris all
I just shrugged, everybody.
mad.
Listeners.
This is a big room. There's a lot of decoration here, a lot of furniture.
Is there anything we can scavenge through? And
Yeah,
let's
absolutely.
fucking look through what they got here.
Where you want to start?
Try to find something out about this place.
So here's
There's a
I'm going to start
bookshelf.
with this
Here's
guy's
the
wife's
throne room.
underwear drawer.
Up here is where the throne is. On either side of it, there are 2 what do you call it? Like counselor chairs on either side.
I
of
thought
it.
you were gonna say one of those soda
So-
machines that has 100 flavors.
Coca-Cola with grape.
You know what I do is I do
are so good, yeah.
I do Coke cherry vanilla, and
Yeah.
then I do half Barks root beer with vanilla.
Wow.
Pretty good.
I do Dr. Pepper with vanilla Coke or ginger ale with vanilla.
Thumbs
I like
up.
too.
Oh, ginger ale with vanilla Coke.
Hey guys.
Hi. We're talking soda.
You came through this tunnel.
Yeah.
Murder a
You're
suicide
here.
right now.
There's 2 great doors here. If you head up here, there's some what look like little serving areas on either side. Some small tables with less ornate chairs.
Okay.
But there's 2 sort of what look like high servant or counselor chairs on either side. There's 4 smaller chairs on it total, 2 on either side of this throne. Over here, there's tons of bookshelves.
Yeah, let's look at the books.
There's like rows and rows of books. So
Let's peruse the books. See if there's
you see
anything
lots
that
of
stands
stuff
out.
on the history of Amina, and a lot of dwarven history,
Interesting.
dwarven genealogical charts,
Huh. Come up before so.
geology books.
Whose castle was this before Barris took over? Do we know?
No, you don't know.
Seems like it.
That's
right?
my
I mean,
guess.
It seems
Is
like
Barris
this is
a
in
dwarf?
Barris's books.
They might
don't
be.
think so.
You're not sure.
okay.
You're not sure.
I don't. Maybe.
All right.
Maybe it's all
Let's find something to kill.
common races that have been vampirized. But the chairs are big. They're not dwarf sized.
You hear a howling noise outside.
Are the chairs dwarf-sized?
And booming noises.
I would notice if the chairs are dwarf-sized.
No, they're not.
Okay.
And you start to hear booming right outside one of the great doors that you have not used yet.
Booming?
The main door.
Great footsteps, it
Oh,
sounds
okay.
like. But they're falling in quick succession, like boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom.
4-footed giant thing.
Oh, maybe
Boom,
it's a
ba,
thing
booming.
from The Mist.
Is it Roger Boom?
What are we doing?
Explosives like my cousin Roger Boom.
You hear something on the
And
other
what's
side of the
coming
great
from the tunnel?
great door saying, "I will protect you, Father."
Oh, Father.
Wait, it's another guy protecting another.
He could have had 2 sons. You don't know.
Well, maybe everybody calls him father.
There's Eric and Junior.
All right. Maybe everybody calls him
From
father.
the booming you heard, you start to wonder if maybe the
that could
thing
be. That's
you
very possible.
awoke exited another way and came around because he doesn't fit through the tunnel you came through.
Ah, okay.
And he sits in the water.
All right.
Because you came down a very
What a
narrow
weirdo.
passage, and this sounds like a very large thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready to fight. I'm gonna tuck in. I'm gonna take a defensive position against the on the other side of the door. And somebody.
Do you think they know we're even in here? He just be,
I think so.
he'd be
I
stomping around outside.
One of the doors rips out of
Yeah,
its
yeah.
Well, now I guess they know we're in
doorway.
here.
Yeah.
He used magnesis.
Well, do I have any sort of jump on him?
Yeah. Okay. So
Will he come through
you
the door? And,
three, tell me. You had time to prepare. Where are you two?
Yeah.
I know where he is. He's Bodhi. You're leaning against this wall.
That side.
Right?
That's
You're
the
waiting
door?
for something to
That's the
bang.
door there. Yeah,
He's coming through this one.
I'm taking cover behind that. What's this? A table here? Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, you're like back
by
here behind the table.
Yeah.
Where are you floating, Twee?
I am floating on the far wall as high as I can until I can sort of figure out what
is he still invisible?
Great.
Invisible.
Yeah. Twee, you notice as this door rips open, something comes in. It looks like a giant 4-legged spider.
Ugh.
It's got the face.
How
of,
giant?
Huh?
How giant? How tall?
Bigger than this room.
Oh.
But not quite 2 stories
So
tall.
it can't fit in?
It squeezes through. Its legs fold through the door and pull its thorax and head
About
through.
8 or 10 foot roof, right?
It
So-
looks like a hairy orca with 4 giant spider
Orca?
legs. Yeah, it's got like a porpoise mouth. It's got
fantastic.
tiny little black
Killer whale
eyes.
spider.
And just 4 legs, no arms, no.
No,
And he's not carrying
but
anything.
each of its legs are hairy and full of spines at the end.
That's great. I'm casting a ray of sickness as soon as I get a chance.
You're behind a table, and you're going to have to reveal yourself
That's
to
all right.
this thing, which appears to be. You know, as soon as you reveal yourself, you're going to be within arm's reach.
I'm
of
going to
this.
rage.
Okay, Bodhi. Oh, first of all, how we doing on the old clocky poo, Sam?
We got about 10 minutes.
Lovely. Roll your initiative, everybody, if you'd be so kind.
Oh, what do we roll? 20? Yeah.
Yeah. I got a
20.
13.
17.
This thing announces itself to the room as Bistel the Magnificent, here to protect its father.
Look, everyone, it's Liberace.
Who's up first?
It's going to be magnificent when you die.
I'm casting the
Extremely.
sickness, ray of sickness.
What was it? Wait, give me your perceptions again, everybody. This guy's a 12.
My perception?
I'm sorry, your initiative.
Oh, so
17.
I had a
14 or
I had
15.
a 13.
And Blaine, what'd you get?
He had 20.
20.
Great. So Blaine, what you gonna do?
I can, it's got 2 eyes, right?
Sure does.
I'm going to fly because I
Just
lose.
Yep.
Okay.
I lose my invisibility when I attack, so I'm going to lose my invisibility as I take out one of its eyes with my sword. I'm just gonna DI one of it, and then and then fly straight back away from it as fast as I can.
Okay.
I
Well,
saw
this,
DI live with TSOL. They were terrific.
this thing, I'll say because you're flying, you got more than enough time to use this as your
himself.
action, but you still got to roll difficulty for the attack.
Sure.
Let's say this thing, because it's moving fast into the room and it seems very spry.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna cast a cloud of daggers at its eyes.
Please do.
Yeah, I'll do
much
that.
more reasonable.
I'll do that.
All right.
And that's a cloud of daggers.
I saw a cloud of daggers open for Huntress.
You fill the air with spinning daggers and a cube 5 feet on each side.
Centered on a point you choose within
Always
range. That's
never
going to be
funny.
just the eyes. 4d4 slashing damage.
That'd be a great band name.
I saw slashing damage.
So roll 44.
I saw.
I actually had a cat named 44 because it cost $44
Yeah,
to get
roll
a shot.
44, and it'll all be on one eyeball.
How many what?
44 towards this eyeball.
44 towards this eyeball.
And because you're invisible, he can't make a saving
2.
throw against this.
4.
That was another 4 if you want to count
2, 4, 6.
it.
10.
Great. You at least temporarily blind one of its eyes, and its howl fills the hall.
Sure.
I believe you are up.
Change my mind. I'm casting grease.
Go for it.
It's the word.
All I do
You know,
is
I
cast,
never
just
seen that
casting
entire
grease at
movie.
his feet. 10-foot
Right.
mess of grease.
Really, it's
Cool,
great.
nothing happens yet, but you have a good feeling about it.
It's fun. And the
I'm
music's
just hoping he
actually
can't
great.
get any
See, I
footing.
never
there.
liked musicals, and I never. I couple popular movies over the years.
Not
I
even
just stayed away.
Hamilton?
I haven't seen it,
Yeah, me neither.
and I haven't seen Book of Mormon. I want to see Book
Yeah,
of Mormon.
Book of
but,
Mormon's fantastic.
I saw we all went. I think you went with me to see Jerry Lewis and Damn Yankees.
Yeah.
yeah. Didn't we all go?
Yeah, we
Like,
did that.
about
It was
15
for,
years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it was for the
Bunch
we
of
did
us
Day the
went.
Clown Cried. Patton took us all out to see Damn Yankees.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's one of the few I've seen live.
Do you know what I remember about that was Jerry Lewis doing the thing with the canes
Yeah, he's
where he
doing
would
shtick in the middle of the show.
Yeah, where he
and
it's
we
just
all
him on
lost our
stage.
damn minds.
Yeah, and he would
cigarettes.
reach and they'd throw a cane and he'd miss the cane and then do a cane and then he'd hold his hand out and he'd throw another cane and he keeps doing these missing the cane takes and he must have done what, like 27 canes? And he finally goes, "Ah, to hell with this," and he grabs it and totally nails it. He's a professional, that guy.
Hey Brian, what you gonna do? You raged,
Yeah. I'm
so you can use a bonus action to attack.
well.
It's +5 against a machine.
I'm gonna great sword him.
Do it. Roll to attack.
Maybe try to take a leg out from under him.
His natural armor class is 17, so that is what your attack is going to be. If you're going to aim for a leg, you got to with your strength modifier best.
Well, maybe I'll go for the
17.
other eye then. There's something soft where the AC is
Blind
less,
whale
right?
spider.
But the difficulty is still going to be
Okay.
hard because it's a called shot for a small
okay.
area. Blaine got to miss it because he was invisible. And
Okay, well, I'm
yeah.
going to just take 2 swings at him.
Do it.
At his legs.
Go for it.
See what happens.
And you got a what +5 to your attack? So
17.
boom. So that you at least one connect. Want to roll for damage on that one?
Sure.
This is on a leg.
Yeah. 2d6.
You got him right there.
Yeah, no, I was
Just like to feel your
superstitious.
dice.
I kind of had a... good enough. 5 total on that. And then is there a plus on damage? There is. Yeah, so... What did I get? 9. So 9 damage.
Awesome.
Because I get a 4 if I'm raging.
And roll your second attack.
And then 17 again.
Jesus. Great.
Starring George Burns and
And who cares?
You might remember me from the Sunshine Boys. I don't remember me from
Oh,
the
nice.
Sunshine Boys.
I
You
got a 14 on that one.
Oh, fuck. I mean, that's
I
plus
rolled
another
a
4,
10,
right?
No, I rolled a 10
Okay.
and then plus my 4. So
Wow. Okay. So you really hacked the shit out of this thing's leg.
good.
And it leans on it and howls again. It super does not like you, though, Bodhi.
I don't care.
I
don't like him either.
What's
what,
your-
what was
what-
his stupid name? Something the mysterious or Jackass?
Bisdell the Magnificent.
Bisdell the Magnificent.
And he swings a leg at you, and that worked just fine.
It worked.
I don't care.
We haven't had a chance to heal, have we? Are we still down points?
He does 7 points of damage against you as he swings his leg into your gut.
Ouch.
And you fall back out of sword range. You'd have to run back at him again.
Okay. Let's fucking kill this guy. We're at an hour though. What should we do?
Well, I think we should call it.
Okay, cool.
This guy is damaged, but got plenty of
He's
plenty
got
of
some-
spunk left.
All
in him.
right.
He's got blood gushing out of his leg and his
God, you can
eyeball,
tell us
but
we were being attacked by Rod Stewart from that
This was
thing I heard.
gross.
It's only
That
6
not that
ounces.
kind of spunk. This is
12
15,
ounces, 6
right?
ounces?
yeah, I think so. Episode 15.
So, thanks for listening to episode 15, everybody.
Spunk.
Yeah, spunk
Did
on.
he, was he
spunk
supposed
on
to
your
have
neighbor.
12 ounces
12
of
ounces.
spunk? That's
The
a lot
equivalent
of
a can
spunk.
of Coke.
Warm Coke.
Have you ever seen what happens if you like put a tooth in a glass of semen overnight? It totally dissolves it.
Thanks for listening. Sorry for listening.
And hey,
That's a lot of balls.
So many balls.
everybody, go down to your local hobby shop and buy a shark's tooth and just put it in a glass of cum tonight and have sweet shark tooth cum dreams.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
You're not.
Thanks,
sorry.
America. Thanks for listening to another episode of Nerd Poker. You can follow us at patreon.com/nerdpoker, and you get bonus episodes from there. And you can also send us anything at P.O. Box 16069, Encino, California 91416. Thanks for listening.